Did something happen? Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a warrior's medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, long time no see. So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but not at peace.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way. Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned is actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. For a juvenile saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred Flame? Like the one burning in the stadium? When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of content. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them.
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in that...
So it would seem, as it...
Huh? For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help.
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news.
What up, my dudes? Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Where?
The Traveler and Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're the total package. brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No con. Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you. Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken. Seriously! Seriously!
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet meds, no matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, my family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. Heck yeah, I do. Oh, looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this.
Hey, little guy.
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle.
Whoa, all 6 tribal chiefs in one place?
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So...
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's...
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have in ancient Natlan. Besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce. It was a combat exercise, held jointly by the 6 tribes, that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So...
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard?
Simple. The Bloom Flower trials haven't been held for something seems to have happened the last time they were held. The more reasonable explanation is this, that people once believed in reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloom Flower trials obsolete, and thus they were forgotten.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloom Flower.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warrior, since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So...
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping.
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching. I can't speak for everyone else, but but I can guarantee that Mualani will be there. There's nothing...
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal?
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how...
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just...
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the speaker's chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archive.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing...
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can...
Well, if that's everything, how about we...
All right. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got...
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon. Whoa! They sure are quick. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Even Kakuku's done.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
See ya! So far, so good. At this... Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit... You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does